In today's video I'm going to be showing you the best warm-up routine to improve as a beginner or advanced player, allowing you to win more ranked games or place better in tournaments. This video will only require one map, which is going to be Raider 464's mechanical map with VE5. The code is at the top of the screen right now. I'll also leave it in the description. This is the best map for warming up right now, or just training in general. So once you've loaded into the map, there'll be 5 sections here: edit, piece, aim, comp and Freebuild. We're going to start from left to right, but before that there's also guns here, and you can save your loadout, so when you come back your loadout will be saved from the last time that you played. So let's just get into the edit bit. The edit section is more for beginners to increase your edit speed and also make your crosshair placement better when editing. My favourite ones are these ones because they're a lot more complicated, but for someone that is beginner that's just trying to learn their timing, something like this is extremely good. It just has lots and lots of flaws, which allows you to learn your edit timing. Also for a beginner player, a good one is this one as well, doing infinite edits up. They're very good, and also the wall ones. It just helps your crosshair placement. But if you are a more advanced player, these ones are better. They're a lot more complicated and make you do a lot more different styles of editing. But once you get all these down, your editing will be so much faster. Even me, as a decently advanced player, I still do these almost every day just to make sure my editing is up to speed. Whilst you're doing this, you want to make sure that your crosshair placement is perfect. So instead of doing the edits like this, you want to be keeping your crosshair as tight as possible with the builds. Especially if you're on a low sense. Me personally, I play on a very low sense, so this is really helpful for me. As you can see, I play on a 5.8, 800 DPI, which is a very low sense. I think it's almost the same as Cooper's. But over here is a very helpful thing. It is a bit annoying to do, but if you do it, you will definitely improve. So you can either have a moving platform or a teleport platform. I always do a teleport platform since the moving platform isn't very helpful. Realistically, I'm not going to be moving in the way that it moves you. So, but this is just for awkward edits. So once you edit one, it will teleport you to a different place, and it will make you edit in an awkward position, which is going to help your crosshair placement in those awkward positions when you mess up an edit, and then you're facing the wall. Like here, if you're too close to the wall, you can still learn how to edit and you never mess up. But moving on from the edit section, we're going to go back to the home, and then we're going to move up to the piece section. Now piece control, especially in these days of Fortnite, is so important. So learning and doing these every single day is extremely important. I know there's a lot of them, but if you want to get good, you've got to put the time in. Now, bot health is completely up to you. I usually have it as max health just so it's more realistic, and also put on peak practice. This will make it so if you make a bad peak, you'll be damaged. So you'll learn what are good peaks and what are bad peaks. You can either make a playlist, which is you can choose which ones you would like to play, and you can just play on your playlist. So if I pressed add, if I press start playlist after that, it would just cycle through these 3 that I've selected. But usually I'll just press play all, and I'll do almost every single one every day. So a lot of the situations that I have in here are situations you'll get into in a real game. Okay, moving back to the home. Next part is aim. This is where you want to spend a lot of your time, especially if you're on console, because you won't have Kovacs. But there are so many aim training drills. We'll just go through a couple. One of my favourites is reaction flick, just for shotgun aim. You've got to try and hit the headshot. Once you hit a headshot, it'll give you a point, just like that. You just want to try and flick to the head. The side jump shots are amazing in here. They're just reenactations. I pressed the wrong one. It just recreates a situation where you're going to side jump and you're going to have to hit a pump shot, which is a very good move, especially this season. Side jumps have always been overpowered, but just learning how to hit every single shot for high damage when side jumping is amazing. Another very good one is glider tracking. Tracking is one of the most important things, especially from gliders. You get a lot of free kills at the especially if you're playing in competition and tournaments. This will be very helpful. One more we're going to do the high ground tracking. This is very good, especially if you like to play high ground in comp, because when you're on a height you need to try and get those beams and get those free kills whilst on a height. Going back to home, this is one of the most important sections here. This comp section is amazing. This is probably one of the best things I've seen in any map ever. Phasing practice is very good. Peak training, this is the most important thing, especially if you're on edit release on, because you have less control over your peaks. Practicing peaks is the most important thing you could possibly do. All it does is it builds for you. You want to replace the wall, and you want to just create a good peak on the opponent that will be standing down here. For example, it's a good peak. This is a good peak. And if you make a bad peak, as you can see, it damaged me. So here we go again. Wall replace, cone in box, and then you just wanna play it like it's a real game. Play your angles. On edit release on, this is literally the thing you want to be in most of the time. One of the most underrated peaks as well is the bottom right corner edit peak. This is so underrated, it's crazy. No one uses this apart from like a couple of pros. I use this almost every time. They can't see you at all if they're standing on the left side of the box, and plus you can also do it like this, where if they're on the left side of the box they literally can't see you at all because you just peek and grab their toes. So let's wait for him to go to the left side of the box. Piece, Freebuild and Freebuild in the direction that the opponents are. Make sure you're doing good piece control and just finishing off like that. Obviously just Freebuild. This is in most maps these days, but the difference is you can have bots on this one, and you can also adjust your speed, which I usually put 150% and just Freebuild for ages on 150%, because although this makes it a lot harder to Freebuild, once you go back to normal speed, you'll feel like you're in slow-mo, and you'll just edit. Your edits will be insane. Very good thing to do is put your speed down, so around 80%. And just learn the crosshair placement for different moves in the game, and this will become a lot easier when speeding up to back to normal speed. If you want to learn a move that you've seen a pro do, so let's just say it's this, which is not a complicated move, but for a beginner this will be quite hard to learn on normal speed. You can just keep practicing the move over and over and over on slow speed, and then you'll learn the rhythm and you'll learn the pattern, which when you go back to normal speed it will then become a lot easier. But after going into the slow speed, I would actually recommend going into fast speed again, because otherwise you'll feel really fast. But yeah, if you're a very advanced player and you want to increase your mechs, definitely just edit as fast as you can in the fastest speed. You mess up a lot, but you need to not let yourself thingy and get angry at it, because at the end of the day it is actually helping. So I'll do this for a couple of minutes and I'll show you how slow it feels after. You're probably about to see even just in the video, but let me go back to normal speed now. To get back over there without having to slowly walk over there when you're in slow-mo, you press the button and you press build, it will send you back here, or you can press the reset button and it will reset everything. So now I'm in normal speed again, and this just feels so slow now, which is good because now I can edit things, and it just feels, I just feel a lot more in control now than I did before. Before this felt fast, but now this feels slow. So if you did enjoy the video, please subscribe. We're about to hit 1k, which I'm so excited for, just to see that 1k there. If you do like this kind of content, please leave a comment down below, or just leave a like. And if you want to see other types of content, also leave that down below. I just need some ideas from you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching, I hope it helped.